Good evening, everyone. My name is Michael, my partner here is Jerry, and we are
Hello.
once again here covering the MVSSEA Fall 2020 Valorant League. Tonight's game is sure to be an exciting one between Vancouver College and Vancouver Technical.
Yeah, we saw Vancouver College play against Alpha earlier in this tournament. They took a loss 13-6. Were able to win some pretty important rounds to get those 6 rounds back. Like I said, we were looking for more from them from this game, but they carry the experience advantage against Vantech. They've played in this tournament before. They know what it feels like, and we're looking for them to deliver here. As we sort out some technical issues, what are you looking for from the two teams here, Michael?
Mostly, as you mentioned, we haven't actually seen Vantech play before, so we don't have a lot of background knowledge there, but we do know that how Vancouver College should be playing. They are having one different player tonight, so that may influence their play style. But overall, I would expect similar plays and about the same.
Yeah, exactly. I'm looking for pretty much the same from them as well. Just same old, looking to adapt and overcome Vantech here. And for Vantech, right, it's just their first game, a chance for them to get themselves on the board, get their players warmed up, get ready to get used to the confines and the rigors of playing in a tournament, and see what they can bring to the table.
Yeah, once again, we will be just waiting on getting back into Valorant. The expert programming skills of Riot are once again shown here.
Letting us down. That is quite unfortunate. We will have to wait. We do apologize again. If you're just joining us, we are covering the MVSSEA Fall 2020 Valorant League. Tonight's game is going to be Vantech against Vancouver College. And we also have a game going on right now between Alpha and I believe it is... What team is it, Michael?
Tonight it's Alpha versus St. Thomas.
St. Thomas More, yeah. So we won't be streaming that, unfortunately. We don't have the capability to have 2 streams going, but they will be playing, and we'll see if we can let you know the results of that by the end of this game here.
Shadows traveling.
And just to mention, tonight's map will be on Haven.
Yeah, Haven, it's a map we haven't seen just played out in this tournament just yet. Not really sure what it's going to bring and what tactics we will see on that map. A surprising amount of split we've seen here, hey Michael.
Yeah, it seems like we've seen that map quite a bit throughout this tournament.
Yeah, exactly, and just a couple of teams have played twice, a couple of teams haven't played at all, so it's I think we'll see more variety in the bans and the picks moving forward. And as the teams get used to each other's strengths and weaknesses, I think we're going to see a far more interesting and a far more balanced game. But for now, we're just waiting on the Haven game to begin. And the players for Vantech, we have tonight War Mage, Omega, Prestige, Plague, and Noobed. As well as for Vancouver College, we have Mori, Sakura, Irregular, Unco, and Glizzy. How do you think this game will play out, Nicole? What do you think? What do you think is the most, the best thing that can come out of this game for both teams, and the worst?
Obviously, once again, experience would be great for both teams. Any experience at all should help them immensely in their upcoming matches. But I do expect that Vancouver College should have at least some semblance of an edge, just due to their prior experience.
Right, and I'm totally expecting if this were to get kind of close and if Vantech were able to close it out, I would be expecting a very close game here. I wouldn't be expecting a 13-0 or even a 13 up to kind of 5. I would expect Vancouver College, definitely they're gonna probably be able to get more than 5 rounds on the board. That's just my prediction. And Vantech, yeah, we haven't seen much from them just yet, but you know, they could be another team to watch. So it's gonna be an interesting one. I think the cons for both teams, I think Vantech, might be, if they were to have a defeat here, I think it might play a little bit too much into their kind of mental game. I think for them to realize that this is the first game that they're playing and this is the second game that Vancouver College is playing. I think that's going to be really important for them to realize, and to just treat this game as a warm-up. Just treat it, not take it too seriously, but also not to take it too lightly, right? You still want to, during warm-up, you still want to be concentrating, you want to be as focused as you can. But yeah, and for Vancouver College, again, cons, not much for them. They're just looking to get their second game on the first win, sorry, on the board, second game, and it's going to be, again, a mental game for them as well. If they were to go down 2-0 here, it would be a crushing defeat for them.
30 seconds
and
left.
I think it would be quite difficult for them to bounce back.
Cover going out.
One enemy remaining. Spike
And
planted.
we will remind you of the dates here, as
One
we
enemy
again are
remaining.
still waiting for the game to be played out. We're looking at our next game being Killarney versus Alpha. That should be a very tight one. At 8 o'clock on Thursday, November the 12th. No games until then, unfortunately, so you're going to see a little bit of a break. We're going to see Cambie against Vancouver College on November 13th at 8 o'clock. Both of those teams going down to... unfortunately, Cambie going down to Burn Creek and Killarney beating Burn Creek as well, so that could be an interesting match. We've got St. Thomas More against Vancouver Technical at Saturday, at 8 o'clock, sorry, on Saturday, November 14th. And I'll end here, Burn Creek against St. Thomas More at 8 o'clock on Sunday, November 15th. And then we'll have the playoffs in December. I know a while here now. It's going to be almost a month away. We are going to have the first and fourth place and first and second place semifinals on the Saturday, December 5th, and then
One enemy remaining.
grand finals and third place match is going to be happening on the week after that, so December 12th. So plenty of Valorant coming your way in the next in the next month or so. We're looking to close out this fall league, and we'll see where these teams are when we get there.
Still just waiting on Valorant to be able to come back to us.
There.
Yeah, we do apologize for the wait, ladies and gentlemen. We are experiencing some technical issues at the moment, just getting the game up and going for you guys. Alright, and we does look like we have our game already going. It is already 3-0 for the side of looks like Vantech. Oh, that is going to be a...
Spike planted.
I am sorry, we're just getting in here. One pick for the Cypher, nice
One
pick,
enemy
retake, the
remaining.
retake looking to happen. 1v3 now, sitting under. Will take down the first, Jet looking to aggress. Half health, and will get the kill. So that's going to be a defuse and a second round on the board for Vantech. Or a fourth, sorry, on the board for Vantech.
Gun here. Gun here.
And this round was pretty clean considering what they had. Vantech with the full buy, whereas looks like Vancouver College only had a bit of a semi.
As you can see the stats here on your board, Morrigan having a rough game, 0-4 as the Rays, but the Jet over here seems to be popping off, as they say, 7-2-1.
This is gonna be fun.
Now pulling out the operator, and we're going to see a bit of a default. It's very interesting that they've pulled players away from Garage here. They do have the Cypher Trapwire, and the Cypher's keeping his eye on it, but not kind of a default setup like you would imagine. Jet noticing nothing on A, gonna rotate to help her teammates. Does look like a Garage take. 3 players are in here already. Headshot on the first Jet. Oh, and the flash is good. Good for 1. And the molly, this could be huge. No, not quite landed. Oh, the ult. Oh, the ult. Oh, it's huge. It gets 1. Oh, the Cypher's pushed up. I don't think they know. He's the last one standing. So they have the spike now, but I don't think they know his position quite yet. This could be huge. They're back their turn. Can't quite convert. And yeah, kind of grisly scenes here. Glizzy not able to convert on the back on the players with their back turned. Michael.
Yeah, pretty good round. And it was a pretty good ult by the Sova, getting a lot of damage onto all of the players. And just the swarm into Garage kind of overwhelming the defenders, and they were just unable to do anything to defend against that. And it worked pretty well for them.
5-0 right now for the side of Vantech. A dominant showing for them so far. It does look like a default for Vancouver College as they look to get a couple of picks and move the first onto the board. Looks like a team flash coming out there. Phoenix finding Omen. This Omen's position could be quite huge here. They're not quite sure where he is. And if they're not careful, this could be a multi-kill. The Jet getting the pick onto the Raze, but the picks is coming down on the B site.
Get out of my way!
Ooh, the frags are coming in. It's a 3v2 already. For the side of Vantech. Vantech has the advantage. They have brought it down to the 2 versus 2. The shock dart does do a little bit of chip damage on the Reyna. Aware of the possibility that he could be camping the corner with the spike. That smoke is going to be a nightmare for Vancouver College as they look to move forward. VC, 2 players left, the Cypher and the Reyna, like I said.
30
I'm not sure if
seconds
they're
left.
looking to get the save off here or they're looking to win this one. Looks like they're going to try to get away into it, at least get 1 or 2 picks. As a Cypher tripwire, or sorry, not tripwire, cage goes down. Oh, and the 3rd pick for the Reyna. This could be their best chance yet. Unchecked back at the site. So they're aware of the possibility. Oh, this could be. Oh, does get the first on the board for Vancouver College. The Reyna, 4 kills for her name.
And it was a pretty good try by Vantech to try to defend, but just near the end, it just wasn't enough for them. However, throughout the match, Prestige, good positioning, trying to get out mid and getting that aggressive pick against the opposing team, but just in the end, just not enough.
Yeah, Owen did his best, but that positioning, it can be huge if they don't check it, but they just didn't move quite fast enough, and he was kind of trapped in an odd position. Oh, the Jet here with the off. This could be huge if they're not careful. Oh, they do tripwire. They do cage, sorry, across. And they're into shorts. Jet doesn't know. She needs to call for backup. The rotates are coming in. 4 players being pulled off their sites here. First pick is Jets. And it could be second here. Second is found. They need to be aware of this long take. Their teammates. The ult coming through. The flash is good. And the spray. Not quite converting on the ult. The Cypher. Cypher hiding behind the box here. And I believe all of the team. Yeah, even getting flanked out by the Phoenix. So it's going to be a 6 taken back by Vantech.
And you know, for a round like that, I mean, even though you may hope that VC is able to do something against that, it just wasn't meant to be. Vantech had the better weaponry compared to VC, and unfortunately the SMGs just weren't able to get past.
Yeah, like we said, the Jet having a great impact here. Lots of frags on her name, but also just getting those picks, getting that information, calling for that rotate from her team. I think she might have heard all of them going long, and all that information was conveyed to her team. All the Sova arrow down long could reveal all the information. Looks like they're trying for a split
Joke's
seat.
over! You're dead!
Oh, that's a one-way for the Cypher that he set up. They're into garage, no one knows. Oh, they're not into garage, sorry. Phoenix mauling them out. They're sitting outside of garage still. If he arrows right now, this could catch all of them. All four of them, all the information. They are aware of the jet down long. They are aware of her weaponry now, only with the Marshall.
There they are.
Even revealing her position. Aware of the possibility that she could be in the cubby.
Cover going
And the stinger
One enemy remaining.
knocked by tapping away. Looks the wrong way, and Sova able to sweep it up for the 7th for Antec.
And once again, VC just had the worst guns, and that was actually that's the end of their money. They've been force buying the past few rounds, and unfortunately, it just hasn't worked out for them. And they will now be forced to either save or try another force SMG.
here.
But it really depends on how they execute that.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying for another force. I can't see why they keep on forcing against this strong economy. They need to save to be able to get those rifle rounds. Not quite come out just yet. Again, a dominant showing for Vantech at the beginning of the first half. All four grouping up, looks like outside mid. Right now the smoke's utility forcing him out. And right now, Vantech with all the information, they have trips, they have things on C and garage. Oh, this is a missed call, it's a misread. They've all rotated to the A site. They're off their positions. This could be huge if they get the timing right. Vancouver College.
Tripwire destroyed.
Oh, they're taking it slow. The rotates are coming in. Oh, this could be the most awkward of timings. It's going to be Vandal versus Ghost here. He's sure.
Here.
He's aware of it. The smoke, the jet smoke. He's spamming through it to make sure she doesn't push through her own smoke, which is all likely. 3 players already on C site, probably going to be able to get a plant down. Able to get that down. Just the classic being outranged by the Vandal. And the flash even coming through from long. 4 players, all from different angles. And he doesn't know where to fight, so that's going to be the force handed over to Vantech.
And good try from VC, but unfortunately Pistols just can't do that much for you. They will get the spike plant at least, giving them some extra money to be able to buy into this round. And I mean, it was a good strategy, trying to pull attention away from Garage and giving them essentially free reign of Garage and almost the C site, but in the end, it's just the power of rifles against pistols.
Yeah, not really sure of the economical decisions here by Vancouver College. Let's see if they can get 1 or 2 more on the board to make it a plausible comeback. But right now, they're just fire through the Vancouver College cage by the Jet. Does make it back into the A site, calls the rotates. All 4 players here. Oh, does get the first pick. Omen, his ults got him into dark. It looks like they're going to be grouping up for the retake here. The drone coming in could be all the information and picked off from heaven by the Omen. 4 players left. 1 still on the 8 though. And it looks like the boom bot actually got ulted, and it's going to be the Vancouver College. Still looking to hold up the retake. It's a 3v2. It's possible for them. All the information. Oh, 2 picks coming through for. Oh. Good try, nearly on the 3rd for the Morrigan. It's going to be a fake. She doesn't know. Oh, flying through the air with her ult, finishing 2nd round on the board for Vancouver College.
Good strategy by Vancouver College to be able to get onto A site that quickly and without that much response from the side of Vantech. Vantech barely contested that site take at all, which gave them free reign of the site, and they got that plant down almost without any issues.
Yeah,
and that really gave them the advantage for that round. It was a good try by Sova getting 1 kill with the ult, but unfortunately, they just weren't able to retake.
Exactly, that Jet's been so stellar on the A side. They just let her do her thing, but unfortunately that meant kind of baiting her a little bit. And speaking of which, she's gotten another pick. That blind ult isn't gonna convert to anything. The Omen sitting back inside on B. Sorry, it's Phoenix to support. Looks like a nice default play from All the players, Jet confident in a hold on A herself. It's going to be 2 players on B. And Sova, with the tripwire down long, he can leave that. He can look at somewhere else. Looks like they're going to be sort of focusing their attention on Garage now. As the smoke comes in, they don't know where. Vancouver College looking to take advantage of this play with the smoke. They're a little bit hesitant. They're outside. They're waiting for the tripwires. They're all grouped up, 3 here. A single Sova arrow could reveal them all, but Sova is not quite there. They have lower mid control. Spots the first. Oh, it does get the headshot. What a shot. And another from the Cypher. This could be the 3rd round for Vancouver College if they're able to convert. 2 players.
30
Oh,
seconds
he's not
left.
quite spotted the players pushing through the smoke. On the back of the site, they don't know. And just the Phantoms ring out on the C site as
Last round.
Vantech closes it out for their 9th.
That was a good try by VC once again, and it almost worked, except Warmage and just Warmage, those 2 kills were actually probably their saving grace for that round.
Yeah, not quite the timing you wanted. Just the player peeking through the smoke right as the other right as the attacker looks away. He was focusing on the other side of the site. He assumed that the smoke would be respected, but right now Vantech, no respect for the smokes whatsoever, just pushing straight through.
I have this bite.
It's gonna look like a bit of a mid lane. Jet worked her way all the way up. Oh, it does get the first pick. This could get interesting now. Oh, smokes herself off. Just the Sova drone coming through the smoke. Doesn't spot anything before it's broken. Rain of Flash through, but does get caught by the tripwire. Trying to wall bang. No one's pushing through quite yet. Cypher on the C site. Cypher on the C site sitting back site. It could be huge if they don't check it. I don't know if they will. They're looking towards CT. He does get the... Oh, does get traded by the Stinger. Nice work from
One
Roman.
enemy remaining.
Looks like they will convert for their 3rd. A little bit of life left in Vancouver College as we close the half.
Switching sides.
That was a pretty good round for them, you know, only had 1 rifle, I believe, with a bunch of SMGs behind that, and yet they were still able to effectively take control of the site. And they also got a few pretty good shots just spraying through the smoke, just hoping for Vantech to offer themselves up as a free kill, and in the end, they did, and they were able to take that round quite cleanly.
Yeah, exactly. Just able to get with 4 alive. They were able to do that during regulation, or not the last round of the half, sorry, that was regulation. That could have been huge for them and huge for the economy, but coming through in the last round is better late than ever. As we move into the 1st round of the 2nd half. It's a very quite heavy garage lane here. They've left B completely open, and of course Vantech doesn't know that. They have no idea. They have no way of knowing that, and so B site left completely open. They're going to be contesting this heavily stacked C site. Oh, the Spray's just peeking off. Oh, now she knows the backstab. 2 with the frenzy, and the rest down long. They have nothing to do. They're getting picked off, and able to convert for the 3rd. More regen.
Yeah, that was a pretty good round for Mori, getting 3 kills to be able to keep them out of the site. And Sakura, also not bad round, 2 kills. Looks like going into this next round, VC are going to be able to buy.
Yeah, it's going to be the full eco here from Vantech. Full classics, not a problem if they can get those close engagement angles. Again, they've elected to leave B completely open, and they could be punished for it this time. It could be the old rush B. Looks like they're electing against it. They're playing more of a default. Oh, the gamble hasn't quite paid off. Jet pushing into the site. Can't believe her own luck. Wants to check backside, looking, and this could be huge. She's behind enemy lines already. They don't know. And she's calling to her team. The entire B side is clear. Oh, And the B site is very difficult to retake
Here.
against classics
Spike
at close
planted.
range. Vantech even using all of their utility to lock these players out. And it might just be the save for Vancouver College. They can't be throwing away these guns. Does get one. Does get the second. 2 picks for Vancouver College. Oh, it's getting messy. They're on the site. 2 players. They know where they are. They could be the smoke and He's trying to push through the smoke. Does get caught out. And now she knows. And a good retake from Vancouver College to get their 5th on the board.
Yeah, I mean, you would expect them to win that round given they had guns, whereas the attackers only had pistols. But it did get quite messy there, almost going the way of Vantech, but in the end, VC are able to get that retake in and defuse the spike.
Absolutely, but for Vantech, that was an absolutely great stuff from them. They're just going to be ecstatic that worked out. They got the plant down. They got 2 frags that were able to take away 2 of those weapons.
Yes, this should do.
With 0 investments, they're gonna be happy about that one.
Ah, this is a nice spot.
Oh, and they could get exploited here if they keep leaving the B side open. Vantech not quite
My eyes are
believing their
down.
luck just yet. They're not gonna contest that B site because they don't know if there's a stack. And looks like both teams sort of neglecting that site, except for that last round. It was capitalized on by Vantech. And we're seeing Vancouver College close the gap. This could be a huge pick for Jet to get. If she doesn't get it, oh, the timing could betray her. No, it does look bad. Ooh, 26 health. And barely any damage on this Phoenix. He can heal himself, she cannot. But the Reyna does get the pick on the Jet. The Jet has been a huge factor here for the side of Vantech. They're going to be calling the locations of guns to each other, but it looks like are going to be pushing through the B side. Ooh, getting messy. A pick through the smoke by the Reyna, pushing through the smoke. Oh, gets caught up by the
30 seconds left.
He knows the position of another gun. They're
Last
pushing in
player
Origin.
standing.
Oh, the last one, Omen in mid. They're trying to hunt him down. They cannot let this gun get away from them. But they do have the spikes, so they must be careful not to over-aggress. And it's going to be the save for the moment.
10 seconds left.
Rightfully so, and Vantech also, Vancouver College, sorry, VC, getting away with 3 guns for their 6th.
Yep, another round on the board for VC. Once again, pretty standard for them. Getting that spike down was pretty important for them, because without that, there could have been a tiny chance, but when the spike is in enemy lines, carefully guarded, there's just no hope.
Unfortunate stuff there. But good stuff from Vancouver College. Getting their 6 on the board, starting to equalize things.
Let's fly.
They're seeing if they can pull this one back. Exactly what we were looking for when we started this game. We talked about the advantage, and they're going to be walking into this 2-man stack on the A site. But the good news for them is that the rest of the cavalry is all on C, right? This is going to be a long rotate, and the Jet and the Omen here are going to have to do a lot of work to keep that going. Spotted all the information. So it was already on site. This Omen could not know. Already planting. Omen does not know, looks away. It does get taken out by the ghost, no less. They have a gun. They have a gun. They're gonna try to protect that gun in under. Ooh, the ult's going away. More region. Able to get one. Oh, the last one. She does have Vandal though. This could be huge. No, the Jet able to close it out. And Vancouver College stringing together a couple of rounds and against Vantech. 7th on the board for them. Sorry.
Yeah, and they are doing a pretty good job at trying to pull back this game. Early on, it was a dominant lead for Vantech, and now that lead has dwindled quite a bit. They've won, at this point, 4 rounds this half in a row, 5 rounds if you count the last half. And it looks like Vantech's losing some of their steam. Wonder if they're going to be able to get that back going into the next few rounds, as that'll be critical to see if they are able to win this game or not.
And a little bit of luck, right? A little bit of luck
You
helping
reveal
outside
their
of
secrets.
Vancouver College. They just don't. Vantech, they just have no way of knowing that the B side is wide open, and
No more
they're
charges
just
left.
betting on the
Tripwire
fact
destroyed.
that they won't go B, and it does work for them. They are looking to do a C-pronged
Get out
attack
of my
here.
way.
Cage triggered.
That they're all pushing out on the site. Reyna able to get a really important pick there. Tons of utility down C long. The spike is looking to aggress into garage. One player here does get the trade. Cypher able to pull one back. It's a 4v3 for the side of Vancouver College. And they're able to just hold, they're just able to sit back and hold the sites, aren't they now? They have all the information, they have the tripwires, they have even Omen visually watching, and they know it has to be either garage or B, otherwise they will be alerted. Pushing in, oh, the timing. Unco able to reel it back, able to get a reload off. The headshot, long range with the Phantom. Oh, they're leaving the B site again, the spike's going there. We're gonna need the Raze to turn around. She does. The timing.
30 seconds left.
Cypher taking his time to clear everything. Omen as well coming back.
One enemy remaining.
Unco able to get the headshot. Great stuff from him. The spike is down, and looks like it's gonna have to be the save again for Prestige. Yeah, looks like he's just gonna try to get away with this rifle. Maybe try to get an exit frag or
10
two.
seconds
It's gonna be
left.
the 8th on the board for Vancouver College.
Yeah, and Vantech, unfortunately, just lacking those trades. They just never got any of the trades. Every time someone died, you know, they were just exposed. They were alone. No one was there to kind of pull it back in their favor. And unfortunately, that just leads to disaster for them.
Yeah, exactly. If you can get those one-to-one trades, sometimes it does end up favoring the CT side, but still, it can be good for you if you are already a man up, if you can get that opening pick, but just not able to do that just yet on the attacker side for Vantech. The Cypher, the only one able to pull one back in their favor, but too little too late. And have they worked out just yet that there's no one at B? Looks like they're gonna try a B take. It's gonna be a lot of aggression towards mid, and I don't think they know Omen's coming. Oh, he's been huge on the B side so far. There's a three-man stack over here at C and garage. Ooh. The spam nearly pretty much connecting to the Omen. He doesn't know he's being naded. He does have caught out by the nade, and Morigin able to get a headshot through the box. 2 for her. Great stuff. And the tripwire gonna be. Oh, the tripwire actually has been bypassed at A. Oh, they don't know. They don't know. The spike is at A, and they don't even know the tripwire. They're considering the possibility. Jet's heading back. He's heading back into heaven. Might be a little bit too late to deny the plant. Oh, they're looking at each other. They're looking at each other. They're in each other's field of vision. Can they quite see each other? I'm not sure.
One enemy remaining. 30 seconds
Vantech
left.
Jet does get caught out. Oh, he's trying for a pick here. Oh, the timing betrays him, and able to get the classic dink even. Not even content with the rifle. It's 9-all. The great job, Vancouver College. Pull back that really dominant half.
Yeah, and once again, just for the side of Vantech, obviously they didn't have a pretty good buy. They only had 2 rifles with 3 sheriffs, so wasn't favorable for them. And unfortunately, in the end, VC will get this round, which was pretty crucial in tying the game. And this should boost their confidence quite a bit.
Yeah, exactly. But the fact is that, ooh, missing the flick. Well, able to fall back to the site into heaven. It's a fast A take. The Omen is here to try to pull things back. Reloading after one single shot. One-to-one trades coming in for the T side, but they have A site. Oh, a team shot dart there.
Spike planted.
That was unfortunate. Oh, Morigin able to get a shot. Oh, one-for-one trades all coming in. But in the end, a multi-kill from the Sova, able to pull it back in the favor of Vantech. They're first on the attacker side.
Yeah, unfortunately, just on the A site, Jet was not able to keep them out even with the op, missing a few of those critical shots that needed to connect to be able to keep the round in their favor, and unfortunately, in the end, probably due to those missed shots, they lost out on this round.
And I questioned her, and I questioned it a little bit, right? Because I questioned her approach going back to Heaven. It was smoked off. She's not any use to her team, especially with the op, which is not a sprayable gun, as we know. So, question that approach from her. They're fast onto the beast. They're fast onto the C site. Sorry. Oh, getting spammed out. Oh, Reyna able to get one. Able to fall back into the smoke. Oh,
Spike
good idea from
planted.
Silver there. All here. One nade could do
Get
it.
out of my way.
But they don't know. They're spreading out now into the after plan positions. 4 people, one joining them. So all 4 people here on the site. Does get the pick. Does get the. Wow! Oh wow! The flurry of frags as Vancouver College come barreling into the C site for a 10.
Yeah, interesting strategy that Vantech was trying out, a C rush. They were able to get site pretty quickly. Site was basically crumbled under the pressure from that rush, but VC is able to do a pretty good textbook retake.
And Morrigan, we were talking about this earlier. She was 0-4-0, but Maya, she turned that around, 17 and 15, able to get a lot of those crucial frags as Rage should. As we see it equalized again for both teams. These teams, like we said, it should be inseparable, and they are. And when will Vantech figure out that the B side is free for their taking? I don't know. Will it be this round? Ooh,
Blocking
look,
sight.
right away from the flash, the Jet. Oh, a nice movement of the smoke there.
Fire in the hole.
And they're into the B site. Already have the B site. Close angle with a frenzy. Oh, this could be huge if they decide to push through here. If we don't check it carefully, this could be the weaponry advantage. Oh, Abel's pulling back. If they're 1-for-1 trades here, that's actually really favoring the Vantech side. Oh, it's a 2v1 now. The Jet, her positioning, I'm not sure they know. They know. They certainly know. Reyna holding it down. Oh, and just able to get the head tap right away. Good positioning from her to find that frag, and picks up the op for her team. 11th for VC.
Yeah, pretty textbook for them that round. Even though they were able to get B site, once again, amazing retake from VC to be able to pull the round back in their favor. And at this point, you know, you really wonder, do they even need anyone on B? If they're able to execute these pretty good retakes, do they really even need someone to actively be on the B side, or can they just rely on retaking every time?
Exactly, and then maybe that is the strategy. Maybe the strategy is just retake B, leave it, stack the players on the other side, and so far it seems to be working for them. Only 2 rounds for Vantech on the attack. Oh, 1 round, sorry, on the attacker side. Not able to close it out just yet. They are re-aggressing back towards bottom mid. Oh, they've all rotated onto the A side. This could be bad timing if only if Vantech hurries. They've somehow all bypassed this tripwire. Oh, that is their own tripwire, my bad. I do apologize. Oh, in the smoke, oh, they pass each other. Oh, the Reyna able to get the better of her. Just passing each other on the smoke, barely seeing anything. And will we see another one of Vancouver College's textbook retakes? Oh, the timing. The flash out. 2 players, 3 players from CT. A flurry of frags. Ends up in 4v2. They're both in the same general position. Caught out. 1 player left and down long, and they know. They chase him down, and that's gonna be the 12th. And only one so far on the T side for Vantech, and it's gonna be a string of rounds to bring Vancouver College to match point.
Yeah, once again, their strat of getting retakes on every site is actually working out in their favor somehow, even though VT may be able to take the site. Unfortunately, they just aren't able to hold it.
Exactly, I think that's part of the strategy. I think the part of the strategy is to just lose site a little bit easier, try not to lose too many players, And if you can get 1 or 2 picks, that'd be awesome. You know, then you're setting yourself up for a 4v5 in the retake. So I think that's a strategy for Vancouver College. It seems to be working out handsomely for them, and they're now with a 2-round lead with the game on the line. And Plague Doctor able to get a nice pick with her ult. They're sprinting onto the base site here. Oh, there's only one here. Omen, they're not going to check him. This could be huge. This could be a multi-frag. Oh, he does get taken down. Could have shot earlier. That trigger discipline not quite working out in his favor. And it's going to be another retake. It's going to be a 3v5. This one's going to be quite difficult. The Jet showing a little bit of face in heaven. Does get spotted by the Silver Drone. They know exactly where she is. The other two kind of coming from CT. Are they gonna keep trying? Are they gonna keep aggressing here? Raise, chucking a boombot that does not do any work. Plague Doctor able to get another pick. This could be the save call here, and not quite. And they do throw their bodies at the cause. Unfortunately, Vantech able to 4 back, and this could be overtime here.
Match point.
Yeah, right now, right now, overtime is on the line. If Vantech can win this final round of the half, they do have a shot at actually still winning this game.
And Unco not having the game, he's going 9-20. And that could have been a crucial play from him. Couldn't have been behind enemy lines. They didn't know. They didn't check for him. But it just holding out a little bit too long. Wanted probably the multi-frag and was not able to convert just because of the timing on the players in short. Looks like it's going to be... There's some presence towards C, but it looks like primarily a B take. They are going to be aggressing towards B. Plague Doctor with the up, holding the angle, walking into it. Will she check it? I don't know. Will she expect an off posted here? I'm not quite sure. Smoked off. They know where she is now. Phoenix ult pushing out through CT. They need to deal with this. Able to subdue him just to not take any damage themselves. They know there's one back site. They're gonna try for the retake. Does get the headshot onto the other Jet. So that is gonna be a 4v2. And Sova and Phoenix playing for their life has been playing for the round, and Cypher able to finish them all off. So that's going to be 13 for Vancouver College. They are absolutely dominant half here on the defender side, and they are able to close out the game.
Yeah, 13-11. It's a closer scoreline than we've had in the previous games. And Vantech did try their hardest to be able to try to pull that back in the second half. They did get a few nice rounds, but unfortunately Vancouver College will actually take it.
Yeah, like we said at the beginning, we were expecting this one to be a close one, and it lived up to that potential. Mori Jin, again, a great work from her on the CT defender side, and just absolutely great stuff from her. Again, started the games 0-4-0, but absolutely drastic turnaround. And Michael, what do you make of this? What do you make of the lesson Vantech should be taking away from this game?
You know, Vantech, they were actually winning in the first half by quite a huge margin. But then when we got to the second half, that's when their attacker side should probably be worked on quite a bit. Like going into their next few practices with the team, attacker side should really be what they focus on, because if you look at their CT side, they were extremely dominant there, winning almost every round. I think they only lost 2 rounds there, but then when we got over to the attacker side, unfortunately they just ran out of steam.
Yeah, absolutely. 9-2 on the attacker side, 9-2 on the 2-9, sorry, on the attacker side. Kind of, we were thinking that they were gonna hang their hats up, but they fought through to the end, and they were able to pull it back with a victory, only allowing Vantech with 2 rounds in the attacker side. Thank you for joining us. That's gonna be all from us. We do have Killarney versus Alpha again, like I said, a juicy one on Thursday at 8 p.m.
And yeah, with that out of the way, I think that's it from us now. We hope to see you at the next stream, and goodbye.